feel like I look like Dean Winchester. Like a little, like y'all could see it, right? I'm not crazy. Anyway, hey, it's G. This is my reworked alter intro video. I hope y'all enjoy. My name is G. I go by he, they pronouns. I'm trans mask-ish, mostly. I'm pansexual, but, I only have eyes for my partner, Max. I'm like 20-ish, like the body. This is what I look like, only inside, at least. Yes, I'm a skeleton. It's as weird to say as it is to hear. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. The real problem is being 7 feet tall innerworld and only 5'5" out here. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Anyway, here's my persona. My role in the system is protector, first and foremost. I know some systems find alter roles to be, like, unnecessary, which is completely valid. But for me, it's, like, uncontrollable. I just get pulled to the front immediately the second the body feels like it's in danger. But because of our trauma, the danger signals are kind of always going, so I get pulled to the front a lot. And I ended up just becoming host so I could watch over us 24/7. And that had been working out pretty well, save for the host burnout. Any system would know. I also help guide any littles that pop up towards the main house. See the Innerworld video if y'all want more visual context. And I kind of calm them down if they need it. So when I'm not fronting, I'm kind of a caretaker, I guess. I do hold trauma. I go into it more in the Innerworld video as well. But after a big fusion, I became like the fusion guy, aka the alter that people fuse into. And that includes trauma holders. I hold any trauma that they had, so I experience flashbacks of all kinds. I get intrusive thoughts a lot more aggressively than any of my other fellow alters. I'm definitely not the alter that holds the biggest traumas, though. Like, they are some strong motherfuckers. I respect them incredibly. Like, holy crap. I do have pseudo-memories. I remember being a mechanic, weirdly enough, even though I know nothing about cars. I'm kind of oddly attached to them. I wouldn't call myself a car guy, because that would be embarrassing. But I do like looking at old cars. I just think they're neat. I also remember being with Justin for a long while. We have a ton of pseudo-memories together. So we ended up being very close. This is likely because of our maladaptive daydreaming as a kid. Turns out it wasn't just a daydream. Whoops. My favorite colors are yellow and green, because those are my and my partner's colors, respectively. So, you know. Favorite foods? All of it. Steak and potatoes. Oh my god. Potato soup. Anything hearty. I like gnawing and gnashing on whatever meat is thrown into my bowl. I'm just kidding. I like meat. Food is so good. I love food. I also really like mochi. I'm on a mochi kick right now. And anything sour. Oh my god. My favorite shows are Moral Oral, because religious drama. BoJack Horseman, narcissistic drama, also Funny Horse. Hilda and Bluey, comfort kid shows. Kids with silly little accents. Yes, please. I like True Blood, cool Southern vampire show, plus I'm from the Deep South, fuck yeah. Bob's Burgers, I love those silly burger people. My favorite singer right now is Chani Jash. They're so DID coded in my opinion. My favorite YouTubers are Sato ASMR. Please follow them. They have some awesome ASMR animations, like top tier. I watch Swoop. Everyone sub to our queen, Swoop. I have so much respect for her. I wish to be half the level that she is when it comes to being respectfully petty. Queen. I also really like Manly Badass Hero. He's the only horror-based YouTuber I can watch. His voice is just that comforting. I also watch Athena P. Peak childhood content. She's very passionate about her craft, and I appreciate that. Also, Worthy Kids, specifically Big Top Burger. Worthy makes incredible animations. I highly recommend watching their stuff. I wish I had half the talent that they do. Working towards it. I'm also really into Homestuck. My favorite games are Minecraft and Stardew Valley, and my favorite playthrough to watch is Mouthwashing. I really like the style of the game, and I like the realistic horror mixed with the psychological horror. I love analog horror for that same reason, like psychological, quiet horror, stuff like that. No jump scares. I can't handle that. No jump scares. But like the psychological stuff, hell yeah. If I were an animal, I'd probably be like a cool snake wolf hybrid. Or a kitty cat. Like a Maine Coon. Or a Sphinx. I feel like I give hairless cat energy. Raw chicken vibes. I present the ADHD, the BPD, the OCD, and a plethora of other physical and emotional illnesses. It's something that I can learn to live and cope with after a lot of self-help, healing, and patience. I'm making great strides. It's just tiring. But it is important to remember to look at how far you've come and not just how far you want to be. I would say I'm pretty diverse in personality. I can be chill, usually. I can be shut off and grumpy or protective if we don't feel safe. And I can act rather silly at times. Usually when I'm more comfortable around the person I'm talking to, or when I'm alone. Why'd I say that so weird? I'm entirely intolerant to bigotry, and even mildly suggestive things that some people say and do. I usually get pretty open about that. I'm pretty abrasive when it comes to intolerant people and bigotry. Though I'm trying to learn to pick my battles and not speak on a topic that I don't know enough about. Though I'm always open to criticism and education. Always. I love to learn. I have 0 tolerance for intolerance, and I have an itchy block finger. Which is okay. That's completely valid. And I will die on this hill. Thank you. I have a hard time enjoying things for very long, which is very frustrating. But I'm trying to enjoy what I have and keep trekking on. I think I'm just a silly goober, honestly. A scrunkly guy. I'm like that meme of the wolf sitting under the tree. Yeah, that's me. He's just like me, for real. My opinions on my system, I love them. They're amazing. They keep us alive. They keep everything running smoothly. They protect us inside and out, and they make us the person that we are. Justin, our old host, he's a sweetheart. He's scared of everything, but he's so kind. He isn't scared to cry, though, which I appreciate, and he's always there when you need him. He's worked so hard to heal, and it's really admirable. He's also learning to advocate for himself, which is something he's been really struggling with. I guess you can say he's growing a backbone. Sorry. He's a really good artist. He makes colorful pieces, and I love his style. He's great. We're besties. Besties for the restie. Alice. Jesus, where do I start? She's probably the strongest person in the whole system, honestly. She has so much trauma that she doesn't even talk about. She just keeps a smile on her face. She stays positive. She takes care of us. I think I've seen her cry once, maybe. She's so kind and chipper. She'll always put a smile on your face, even if she's a little gremlin at times. She takes care of all the littles in the system and the adults too, if I'm being honest. And I know she's going to be so important to our system's future. We love Alice in this household. She's also an amazing artist, and she doesn't even have to try. Like, she drew something once. Once. And I still can't reach her level. How? How? Oh my god. I love Alice. Groby is another old host. He's a gruff, old butthole. But he's tough. He's protective. He takes care of us, and he takes no shit. He's one of the only alters who will come out and cook a whole meal and clean the whole house and not complain once. He takes great care of our beautiful partner when he's out. He's pretty quiet mostly. I'll be lucky if I can get him out to make an intro video, but I'll try my best. He's also the best artist in the system. And he'll probably argue about that, but you know what? I'll argue right back, because he really is. He can create masterpieces in minutes, and I have no clue how he does it. Where'd you learn that from, sir? The fuck? He doesn't even front. Like, what? The hardest part about being in a system for me, knowing that this is the calm before the storm. Because we're so focused on healing, even if we're really slow about it. We take our time for our own safety and health. But we are still very healing focused. And our system is speed running, getting everything condensed. It's only a matter of time before the biggest trauma memory holders fuse with me. And I'm not looking forward to getting hit with the tsunami of every trauma we've ever experienced all at once. That thought is terrifying. But what's more terrifying is knowing that that happened to us in the first place, and that we were just a little kid. And it sucks that these poor trauma holders have had to deal with this our whole lives. Like, that's upsetting. I hope I can give them any amount of relief. My favorite part about being in a system, it's hard to say. I know this is a stereotype, and every system says not to say this, which, like, you probably shouldn't. But for me, personally, it's always going to be my fellow alters. Like, I cannot reiterate enough that they saved our lives. We all saved each other. They're always able to make me smile and laugh. They help me through my issues, and I help them through theirs. I get to go front with them and see how happy my partner gets seeing all of us. I'm so happy that they're here. We do have ruder alters who jump into the front or steal it, but honestly, I appreciate them too. They hold a lot of trauma. They've been through a lot, and I love that I can appreciate my system and what it's done for us. I love that we can get to know every part of ourselves at its deepest level. Not many people get that opportunity. Our trauma isn't something that I would wish on my worst enemy, but I'm glad I'm where I'm at today, able to work through it and heal from it. And I'm glad my system helped me to do that. Final bit of info about me and some important advice. I am formed from a very specific game, a very specific character from a very specific game, and a very specific AU of a specific character from a specific game. That's apparently problematic. I didn't know that. I'm formed from a fan fiction. I've learned to cope with this, but my advice to y'all would be to always separate the altar from its source. Ideally, the only goal of the altar is to protect the body. And while they may have pseudo-memories about the source they were derived from, the altar should remember that their real-life body is their life now, and they need to take the time to learn the rules and the niceties of their new world. Some alters might immediately disagree with the behavior of the character they're sourced from. Me. I was a stuck-up fucking jerk in the beginning, I won't lie. But after having the sobering realization that the world wasn't what was dangerous, I was dangerous, I started really focusing on bettering myself and my attitude. It's so important to remember that at the end of the day, our disorder is the result of repeated and severe childhood trauma. The science around this disorder is barely understood, and it's always important to listen to real-life experiences and never fake claim. Because what's important is that we take care of each other. We've been through enough trauma as is. please just be kind. Please. That's all I have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed learning about me. I hope I could make you laugh or smile or exhale air through your nose. Make sure y'all drink water, take y'all's meds, eat something nice if you can. I hope y'all sleep well tonight. See you soon. Peace.